Hello, motherfuckers. We're going to start this off with the F word.
So no monetization.
Yeah, absolutely not. We don't get fucking monetized. Are you kidding me? We can't say whatever we want. Actually, we could, but we won't get monetized. We'll get jerked off. So anyway, let's start with Tesla won't get a replacement vocalist if Jeff Keith gets sick and can't sing. It's kind of sacred ground. I like Tesla. I know for most of you motherfuckers out there, I wouldn't say most, some of you motherfuckers out there, don't listen to Tesla or anything like that. Consider it fucking hair metal, but it's artistic a little bit, wee bit, just a wee bit.
Poquito.
Yeah, man. Who the fuck is this, man? I have. Oh, it's an advertisement. It's a fucking buffed up looking Don Johnson. Says the no alcohol challenge. Well, you know what I can say to that no alcohol challenge? Fuck
Pretty
off.
Easy.
Yeah, no.
Should be pretty easy.
How about a no weed challenge, cocksucker? No THC challenge. Judas Priest on Rob Halford's on set list for Invincible Shield tour, which fucking sounds fucking great. There'll probably be at least 2 or 3 deep cuts, which I always liked seeing fucking deep cuts in concerts and shit. Zombie does it here and there, and but he doesn't do deep enough cuts. You don't want to go that deep into the 80s with Black Zombie,
Yeah.
or White Zombie, Black Zombie. Good Lord, White Zombie.
Yeah, no, he doesn't go that far.
Jethro Tull has parted ways with guitarist Joe Parrish. I don't know how that's fucking metal news, but I don't. Any of you motherfuckers think Jethro Tull is metal?
I didn't even know Jethro was still around.
Jethro.
Surprised he's not dead.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit. Foo Fighters to perform at the Power to the Patience concert in Washington D.C. I don't give a shit. Triviate and Bullet for My Valentine. I like them. I like both those guys. Team up for celebrating 20th anniversary of Ascendancy and Poison albums. Nice. The Poison. Yeah. The Poison. Ooh. Primus and Coheed at Cambria announced summer 2024 U.S. tour. I want to see Primus, man. Never get a chance to see Primus. AC/DC announces 50 limited edition gold colored vinyl first wave to include 9 LPs. So.
Alright, I got you. Legendary rock producer says making world-class records is pointless in today's music industry.
Why?
People can't make world-class records because there's 10,000 records a day coming out. Max Norman, a producer who helped shape rock history with albums like Ozzy Osbourne's Blizzard of Oz, plus working with other artists like Y&T, Armored Saint, Lizzie Borden, and Loudness, recently said in an appearance on Talk Louder that in today's music landscape, crafting world-class records might be a waste of time because according to him, nobody cares anymore.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about, Taylor Swift shit or any of that fucking shit, then yeah, I get that. But
he said,
rock.
Problem now is people can't make world-class records because there's 10,000 records a day coming out or whatever. So nobody's making world-class records because nobody gives a shit because it doesn't matter how good the record is. Only fucking 2 people are going to listen to it anyway, and they're both related to you.
Right.
I think it means just everything's flooded at this point. And most of the time now, like, whenever I hear about some new musician or some new band, I don't care because I know their music's probably going to be shit.
Right. So, yeah, whatever.
One of the things, like we talked in the last one, this is the downfall of creativity.
Yeah.
Everything's pretty much cookie cutter for a lot of music.
It's a lot of cookie cutter shit. John Schaefer of Iced Earth is undergo medical procedure. Sentencing is delayed until April. What the fuck did he do? I mean, seriously.
Who?
John
Iced Earth.
Schaefer, Iced Earth, arrested January 6th.
Oh, what's wrong
Still in
with him?
fucking prison.
Apparently he's having some medical
He's
time.
gonna undergo a medical procedure. It's gonna push off his sentencing, but he shouldn't have been in jail. Number one, it was
Yeah.
not an insurrection. That is a poorly armed insurrection.
Yeah, he.
Right? It was, you want to get the technical term of insurrection. Fucking Portland and a bunch of the other cities that were burnt down and held up and barricaded off.
Kenosha.
Those were fucking insurrections.
Well, what they call it, Chaz, whatever the fuck that little
Yeah,
independent city that they
that was an
people
insurrection.
took over.
And they burned down federal buildings and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, and in Chaz they weren't allowing white people to walk down the street.
Right. Oh, good God. Can you imagine what would happen if white people did that to black people or anybody else? Holy shit. That has never been like that here.
No. Volbeat announces European tour.
Yeah, I heard. I saw. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The what?
Volbeat,
What about it?
They're announcing a European tour.
which means there's going to be an
That's the
American.
American tour then.
Put your phone down and maybe engage.
So, anyway. Yeah, somebody just willy-nilly walks in and disrupts the whole fucking process here.
Excuse me.
And then somebody willy-nilly opens their mouth and disrupts the whole process. I did not introduce the interruptees. I'm the interruptee, Pete, and this is
The goat.
the goat. Oh, you're the goat today?
No,
Oh,
Oh, yeah, all right.
No, I'm.
Special.
Aye.
Jesus.
Nice. And of course, it's the goat that's got to interrupt. So, anyway,
That's just funny.
as the
As the world turns.
you motherfucker. What the fuck?
That's an old soap opera. Sorry.
You gotta disrupt everything,
Oh,
man.
shit. You didn't have anything special to say anyway.
Oh, okay. We were just gonna talk about vacation.
I'm going on vacation.
We're going on vacation. So next Tuesday we won't be doing a show.
I almost have the case of the fuckets.
What? Today?
Just of the, like, I'm ready to go on vacation.
Well, you sure shit didn't have the case of the fuckets because you walked in the house
An
at
hour
6:03.
late.
Well, that's because I was working on stuff
Mhm.
to get out of here.
So you working tomorrow over there?
Yeah, I'm working.
You're working tomorrow?
What was the fucking point?
Yeah, I got lots of shit to do.
Why are you working tomorrow? I thought you were taking the day off tomorrow.
No, I was never taking the day off
You're
on
a
Wednesday.
fucking workaholic, man.
Jeez, man.
Well, motherfucker, man. Bruce Dickinson announces 2 new guitarists for the solo band Southern California Warm-Up Show. Why do that in Southern California? California fucking hates metal.
And that's his perspective.
Are you at least
That's the
going to-
fucking truth, man. You name. I challenge any motherfucker out there to name one real fucking rock station out there.
True.
One fucking rock station in Southern California. One.
KAC was the shit
Back in
in
the
day.
fucking 90s and early 2000s.
80s.
Doesn't really exist anymore.
I think it went off in like 90 fucking 8 or 99 or something like that, didn't it? I don't know. We can find out. But, I mean, you can say KLOS, and 97.1 was like the last one.
And 97.1 was more of a...
KLOS is classic rock, like 97.1 was classic rock too, but they still played here.
That's 95.5, right?
95.5 is KLOS.
Yeah.
But, and then Pirate Radio 100.3.
I remember Pirate. I used to
a
listen
lot of
to
metal.
Pirate was more glam band.
Well, they had Iron Maiden and Metallica and shit. They didn't go with like heavy like Slayer and shit like
Yeah,
that.
well, thank God.
You'd be lucky to hear fucking Anthrax and
I didn't really play that on.
no, they had a few like
Ones that are
the
great
ultra
wild, maybe,
popular
but, yeah.
Anthrax and the ultra popular Megadeth, but you
Yeah.
know, as with anything else,
Pirate Radio was a good one. I
yeah, it
liked
was
it.
pretty decent, but it wasn't an all arounder like KNAC.
KNAC played a lot of Ozzy and stuff too, though.
It was sad, fucking to hear. I heard the last moments. The goat here heard the fucking very last moments of KNAC, but I heard him online, and then I guess right after the fucking signed off, it was Mexican music.
Oh,
That was
it
a
was
fucking
awful.
pecker slap to the face,
It sucked so bad.
and it was like fucking. It was like the German like oompa fucking Mexican music. It wasn't even the good
awful.
stuff.
I was so depressed. That was so depressing.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have listened to it. But, you know what? It was a send-off, you know?
Yeah, well, it is what it is. So,
That's too bad.
got one whole day left.
And then we
A day and a half, actually, left.
Tomorrow we have to do our health screens. Don't forget.
Yeah, you gotta do a health screen. Do that online anyway. It doesn't
I know.
fucking matter.
But I don't want to forget, because then, you know.
maybe you should take the day off and get that done.
Jesse,
But
I don't
she
need
she
to
could
take,
actually do that on her phone. She's got the app.
Yeah, I don't need to take the day off. I have to work.
I can do it for her. Well, you got to work until 1 o'clock.
Yeah, and then I'm going back.
Are you really going back?
Yes. I don't think I'll have everything done.
She has an
If I
addiction.
do, then I'll just say, hey, I'm going to take off. But I don't know if I will or not. I just don't know yet. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts that we're working on right now.
Of course.
There just is.
How many people working 12 hours over at your place?
Us managers do.
Oh, do you? All of you?
Yeah.
Every day?
Well, one doesn't because he doesn't even come in on Fridays.
Oh, well, there you go.
But I will tell you, I'm going to be taking more Fridays off.
Sure.
Right? Kim already told me I had to.
Who did?
Kim?
I'm sure.
Her boss.
Or you already told me that.
Yeah.
So I don't understand because she said if she does anything on Friday, it's from home.
Yeah.
So I like your boss. She's nice.
I do too.
It's kind of funny your boss is boss. So
Yeah, she's funny.
Is it just me or is Wolfgang like every year it gets fucking bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger?
yeah, for some reason. So
I was listening to him though play at Taylor Hawkins' tribute. You know,
mm-hmm.
that's what I was saying. God, he's so good. That I
He's
mean,
good.
Like, he learned from, like I told you, he learned from the best. You know, and just to hear him play is pretty cool.
Well, you know, maybe I should have gone to the bathroom before I fucking
I
came in
did.
here, but I did not. So if you guys have something to talk about amongst yourselves, either that or you guys are going to watch me. That would be something. I'll just stand up and piss my pants right in front of...
Seriously,
So
you're
now-
drinking and then you're like, oh, I gotta pee.
And I realized that, and I'm like, I can hold it. And then I took a swig because my mouth's kind of dry, and I'm like, that wasn't good. Because then I felt the water and shit. So,
I just went into his bathroom real quick
all right.
because I didn't want to disturb the
Now
dog.
look who's standing up and disturbing the shit.
Yes, I'm disturbing the shit out.
So did you feed the dog?
Yeah.
And you didn't wake her up to eat?
I did.
And she
She's
just like,
pouting
why?
because I yelled at her
Why'd you yell at her?
because she barreled through the fence.
And she doesn't have her collar on.
She made her own hole. And now we're talking about this on the podcast. She made her own hole in the fence. And guess what? She cannot get out of that fence anymore.
No.
We put the shed door up against the fence and then zip tied it to the fence. It's impossible for her to get through the fucking thing now.
She's so bad.
I'll when this is all done, I'll show you exactly what she did and
So
how it
she's
happened.
upset.
Yeah,
Did
I
you put
yelled
her
at her.
collar back on her?
No, I brought her in, I was yelling at her, brought her in. She ran in, laid down. I shut
When did this happen?
a few hours ago. Yeah, she's pouty.
Oh my gosh!
What?
She's so pouting.
Yeah, I'm sure because she got out.
He just told me about it.
Yeah, that's
Good
what
luck
she
getting
just-
out of that fucking wall.
That
'Cause we
was.
put a fucking wall up over there.
That's what she decided to
Over
talk
on that
about.
side?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, we put the fucking right across.
Put a fucking she ain't getting out. So.
No, it's just now right
Pouty
now.
McPowderstein.
Bad dog. Because she's not even eating, and you know she likes to eat.
I fed her over an hour ago.
Yeah. Gene Simmons talks about getting accidentally high on pot brownies.
Accidentally.
Accidentally eating pot
My uncle
brownies
did
would
that.
be more. Your what?
Michael DM did that.
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, but Gene
you
Simmons
know.
is a known druggie.
Is
Yeah. Him and Kiss were doing fucking drugs
I
all
don't
throughout their whole
I
career.
never
I don't
heard
know
any
what his
good drugs.
fucking.
I don't know. I'm not gonna assume that, but
I don't know enough or give a shit
I don't either.
about Kiss really.
I did watch Family Jewels a few times.
I saw one, and it was more than enough for me.
Well, I guess I tried it a couple more times. I guess I'm just not a quitter.
I'm a quitter. Call me
I
a quitter.
tried.
I don't give a
I
shit.
tried a few times and then.
I had to not do it for my fucking sanity. So, you know, I did it for health reasons.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Anyway, there's not really how Kiss accidentally created rap metal. No. Or whatever.
What?
Kiss has created everything.
Because Gene Simmons is not down drugs.
The metal legend who burned his
Other
parents'
ones,
house down. You know, I really don't give a shit.
Apparently
It's
he
not really fucking metal burning somebody else's fucking house down.
No.
That's fucking douchebaggery right there.
I haven't heard you say that in a long time.
Douchebaggery.
Douchebaggery. Yeah, that's been a while, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently Gene Simmons was a 6th grade teacher when he graduated college.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's a smart. Look, he's a smart guy.
Oh, nobody's
He
taking that away from
really-
him.
No, he really is a smart guy. He did all of like the branding and stuff.
Yeah, no, he's
all
smart.
that shit. He's made a lot of money. He's
Definitely
made
not a
lot
dumb
of
guy.
money.
He probably got kicked out of the school after he was looking at the kiddies.
Mm. Yeah, that's where Christine 16 comes from. Fucking, I hate that fucking song.
I don't like that song either.
Well,
That's a fucked up song.
nobody should like that song.
That's a very,
Christine.
very Predator song there.
16. He's talking like 16 months though.
Oh.
When I saw you in your diapers, I knew
Ew,
I had to
stop it.
have
Stop,
you.
Don't do
It's
that,
gonna
man.
get too
That's
far.
going overboard.
It's gonna
That's
go
not
way
okay.
too far.
I know, it's disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anybody's singing about, and she's only 17. I mean,
Kip Winger.
yeah, you're talking about a bunch of 25-year-old dudes trying to get down on a 17-year-old chick. You know?
Her daddy says she's too young, but she's old enough for me.
Yeah.
That fucked up song.
That's pretty
You
fucked
talk
up.
about perverted fucking shit.
And then you have Sting. That every breath you take.
Yeah.
Yes.
Creepy.
Very
That's
creepy.
stalker. That's like.
Well, no, it's like he's talking stalker-like, but I'm
Yeah.
talking about pedo shit.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
these pedo
actually,
motherfuckers.
it's not pedophile, it's a hebephile.
What the fuck is a
Not even.
hebephile?
So a pedophile is technically anybody prepubescent. A
Yeah.
hebephile is anybody puberty and up.
Oh, whatever.
So use your correct words, okay?
See? You
It's
cannot
herbivore.
correct anybody on that without seeming like a pedophile. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
There's a whole separate word for it and sentencing for it, but
Well, I didn't even know that.
yeah.
So-
I learned that from a comedian.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
He made a whole joke. He goes, and see, now you see, you can't bring this up and you can't talk about a hebephile without seeming like a pedophile.
Do you know that one comedian that chick that we watched on Netflix or something like that, and we thought she was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Taylor
She's
Tomlinson.
got a new Taylor or something like.
Taylor
she's-
Tomlin, yeah.
Yeah, she's got a new one out.
She's fucking hilarious.
I think she's super funny. Yeah, so I wanted to watch that with you. So maybe one of these nights we can do it on vacation.
Well,
or
yeah,
something.
one of these nights, like, before we leave, like maybe tomorrow night, we can finish Reacher.
Oh, yeah.
We got one episode left.
I need to do that.
I need to finish Reacher. I need to finish Reacher. I'm like, I've been.
I need Reacher.
I almost just fucking watched and said,
I
fuck
need
you.
Reacher in my life.
I don't need Reacher in my life like that.
He's
Yeah.
just... Gave you penis tingles?
That wasn't penis tingles. That was like, holy shit.
Look. I'm just looking. That's good.
I'm not looking at him.
No, that's
Actually,
not
it's
what
kind of
she
hard
said.
to miss the motherfucker.
Fucking
He's like a
Five.
fucking block wall. Holy shit.
But he's a good looking guy.
Yeah, he is.
You know what you're
I'll
reminding me
admit
of?
to it, yeah.
What?
You remember one of the...
If I looked like a burn version of him, I'd be better looking than me.
That's
And
awful.
he was a burn victim? Holy shit. Wow. Anyway, no, what you're reminding me of, do you remember...
You bird victims out there, I love you.
Yeah, well, I'm
Yes.
just saying, man.
It was one of the hurricanes and something was somewhere flooded. I forget exactly where. And there was a Facebook Live thing going on of all these firefighters that were young and attractive, and all these older women that were just all throughout the comments were just
Oh,
oogling at them.
Yes.
You were showing it to me, and
Yes.
it was, oh my god.
yes.
So some of these things these older women were saying, like 50-something years old, saying, "Oh, I just want to sit on your face." I'm like, holy crap, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's awful.
Women are just, that's what I'm saying. So Trump says grab him by the pussy, and we said we want to sit on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I mean, we're nasty.
Girls are just
You know,
as
and
bad.
anybody, you know, that's the whole fucking thing too. Is anybody who has a problem? Oh, he said grab him by the foot. That was Godzilla, by the way. Said grab him by the
Is
pussy.
it who I thought it was?
Yeah, it is who you thought it was.
Claw.
And how many calls? How many calls is that today?
Including those two.
And the two I didn't answer before.
You didn't answer two before? I think they're pushing around 8 or 9.
Good lord,
She's
man.
pinky.
Get a fucking clue.
But yeah, that's what that was reminding
Is
me
she
of.
still calling?
No, I had to put it on fucking silent.
Silent.
You'll probably fucking hear it again. You know, she's been calling all fucking day.
What does she want?
What do you think she
fuck?
fucking
Oh,
wants?
never mind. We don't want to talk about this on there. On air.
No.
So.
Yeah, no, it's nobody's fucking business. It's not none of your fucking business.
It's not so aggressive.
Motherfuckers.
Fuck you.
It's fucking hard, bad enough we're telling we're going on fucking vacation where we're going.
I can't
Motherfucker.
wait.
I can.
So
Just give
Sony.
me another fucking day before I go.
Are you gonna be able to even like sleep?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm asking you, are you gonna be able to
Don't
go?
you know?
Probably not.
Honestly,
So,
everyone tells me I'm not gonna be able to.
on the ship?
No, sleep like right now, like getting
Oh, 'cause
ready
you're
to.
too excited?
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you're up all night, you just call off.
Don't worry about what I do.
I do worry about you. What
Hi,
you do.
baby.
So apparently Sony is having
How are
difficulty selling their
you?
PS5s now.
Why?
They said that
People got over waiting.
their earnings report was released on February 14th that it struggled to sell PS5s in the previous quarter, which encompassed the holiday season of 2023.
Go eat.
Everybody's done and over it, man. Once you have a gaming system, now it's getting a little long in the tooth. There were, they're talking about PS6 and all that shit. So why the fuck would anybody want to buy a PS5?
Well, yeah, so
Seriously.
apparently what Sony is saying is that the PS5 has reached its latter half of its life cycle.
No shit. And that was quick considering PS4 didn't.
And, well, what people are saying now is that, I'd rather just play my PS4.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're the
that's what
fucking.
people are at
There's
this
nothing.
point.
you're not offering anything fucking better.
No.
You know, you can still play the fucking games on PS4. I mean, you there is nothing that they have.
No, they didn't release very many games, and really the only thing that had it going was backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
So you got better performance on older games.
It is better performance, but I mean, the games weren't unfucking playable.
No, not even close.
But all you're doing is getting better performance, as in load times and shit. Anyway, you're still getting a seamless play.
Load times and stress, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, seriously. Oh, so the fucking PS5 isn't as loud as the PS4 when they're laboring.
Yeah.
So I mean, come on, that's not a big fucking deal. I mean, you're at the point where they both took so fucking long dragging their feet to get any units out, and they weren't ready for the first holiday season. You know, and this is coming up on the third fucking year. Fourth year. No shit. No, I don't want to buy one. I thought about it. I'm like, hey, yeah, I get that. And then I'm like, no, they're talking about the PS6 already. Now, how long was the PS4 out? 8 years?
Yeah. 2014?
Yeah.
10 years.
10 fucking years, man. 10 years for the game state or the game station, the PlayStation. You know,
PS4
10.
release date 2013. 11 years.
So 11 years.
It's in its 11.
No, well, I mean, so it was like eight years before the PS5.
6 or 7 years.
Well, if it's been out 4 years,
the
and
PS5's
the PS4
been out for 4 years.
And the PS4 has been out
11 years.
So do the math. 4 minus 11?
7.
7. So 7 years.
So 6 or 7 years. I'm saying it's in its 11th year.
Right.
Technically, it hasn't hit 11 years yet.
So yeah, no. So 7 years. It's 7 years, and they're already fucking. They're already putting PS5 into pasture.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the PS3. PS5 is the PS3.
She only ate a little bit.
You know, so you had the PS1, which was awesome. The PS2 was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, PS3 was. It was good, but you know.
Best thing it had going for it was the PS2 and PS1 backwards compatibility.
Right.
That's really what people bought for it.
Yeah, and then the PS4 came out, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is a good system."
It was a very good standalone.
A very good standalone. Beat the shit out of the Xbox, you know.
And don't get me wrong, the PS3 had a better standalone than the PS5 did. The PS3 at that point you had the first Call of Duties coming out and everything like that.
Yeah, well.
But that wasn't a PlayStation exclusive either.
Right.
That was all over the place. Xbox 360 had better overall than the PS3 did.
Oh yeah, Xbox 360. I love that one. But
the PS4 blew the Xbox One out of the water.
Yeah, and I had an Xbox One, and I'm not. You know, I really hate the fact that you had to keep signing into the damn thing. You know, sign in. I'm like, oh, dude, can I just fucking play a game without having to sign in?
That and their overall security wasn't any better than the PlayStation whatsoever.
It wasn't, yeah. I mean, played movies, did everything like, the PS5 did, or 4.
Yeah.
But there were better games on PS4.
Much better games.
You know?
Is there something happening?
My computer. But yeah, so...
There she goes. There she goes. Interrupting again.
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
It's just out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like,
I'm just like,
what's going on?
Hey, motherfucker. Isn't it? What that fucking noise in here? I didn't say that. But it's like, hey, I like a hot dog and I'd smother everything up. Like, easy. But I don't like relish.
No, I don't. You know that.
I'll put some peanut butter and some mustard and a lot of mayonnaise.
No. If you do peanut butter and mustard, you do pickles.
All right. Well then.
The fuck on
It's
a hot dog?
everybody-
No, no hot dog. Just the
Anybody
sandwich.
who's gonna hear this is gonna fucking vomit.
He was talking
during
about a
the-
hot dog.
Well, yeah, not with the hot dog.
Hey!
That's still disgusting.
I love the.
Mustard peanut butter.
I don't know why I was thinking about Will Ferrell's Harry Carey. I love that shit. Hey! Did you know the moon's made of cheese?
My friends used to call me Whiskers.
Friends used to call me Whiskers.
Just curious like a cat.
So what does that old dog want?
I
Old
said,
dog.
said it once, I'll
Old
say
dog.
it again. The best SNL for me was Will Ferrell. That's when it stopped being funny for me.
Yeah, after Will Ferrell left, it stopped being funny. Yeah, I don't know.
You know how loud that video is, Mom?
Yeah,
It was
what did I say?
it was an ape that was eating something, and he farted, and it sounded really wet. He went, ooh. Like, uh-oh. I think he
He's
shot
gambling
himself.
on it.
He sharded.
Chardonnay.
Sorry, that was funny. Just like
Chardonnay.
last night, I was watching some TikTok stuff, and I was busting up laughing, and Dad started looking at me like I'm an idiot, and I'm like, no, this is funny shit, some dog stuff, and it was good.
Oh, I'd like to say to Big Leo, I'm glad your wife's back.
Yeah.
Who?
Big Leo?
Big Daddy Leo. He's,
He does the facial reactions to shit.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah,
he's so
he's
awesome.
fucking
his
hilarious.
wife had a heart attack. and
Two
he
heart
had to put-
attacks.
Yeah, she had to put, have 2 stents put in.
Yeah,
Stop it, you
Yeah.
idiot.
yeah. I'm glad he's doing well.
And he doesn't look very old, so I imagine his wife's not very old either. Looks
No,
like
but
he's maybe
got
in
a
his
grown
40s.
son and a grandbaby.
Does he? So he's
Yeah,
probably
they've got-
about our age.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck, I feel old.
Are you texting?
No, I'm not texting. That is.
So I saw a video of a doctor video of him removing a fibrous clot out of the jugular.
Oh.
And a fibrous clot, it's not like a normal clot where it's like a normal blood clot. It actually it gets very stringy.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And a jab victim. COVID shot.
Ooh.
Now, is it a mortician?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've already seen and heard
Fibrous
And
clot about 8 inches long.
thousands of people.
Yeah, an embalmer was taking the video, and
Man,
I've never
can't-
seen this in 22 years of the
Yeah, you were
profession.
telling me about that.
Well, the other one, the one that I saw, was a doctor, and they had an embalmer say, "Hey, I just can't embalm this dude.
Mhm.
His shit's plugged up."
Yeah.
And more and more and more and more. Anybody who's had their inoculations done,
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. But then again, we'll be called for medical misinformation. Uh-oh,
happened
there they
once.
are right there. That's the government.
Happen once, it'll happen again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fucking gnarly. It was long as shit too. It had to have been fucking 8-inch fucking clot.
Yeah, them's my peoples.
Dirty cow.
I mean, they're not my peoples. They're more like,
Yeah, homie.
my homies.
Is that Kyle and the Get Boys?
Yeah,
Dirty
Let's see.
cow.
Kyle's the people. We gravitate around Kyle.
Just a
He's the
man and
man.
a people.
He's the man.
That's funny.
So, I really appreciate that group. So, anyway, before I start getting misty-eyed and crying like a bitch, fuck you. Now, with that being said,
Okay.
what else we got going on? Anything we've covered? Oh, it's pissing me off is,
Really
from my
grinds your
understanding, Lois and Superman, they're not going to do Lois and Superman anymore because James Gunn doesn't want competition.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, James Gunn, the director guy, doesn't want they're going to do a new Superman that looks fucking horrible. And fuck every single one of you is like, they got the acting chops. I hate that shit. Acting chops. Most of these people wouldn't know what fucking good acting is if they fucking got pecker slapped in the face with it. If fucking Robert De Niro himself, that liberal turd, fucking pecker slapped him. Well, I'm going to take away from the fucking guy can do, you know, he can do his job and do it well.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, every time they fucking, oh my lord, yeah, this guy would have been, you know, oh, he's going to be a great Superman. He looks like a fucking douchebag, the new guy.
So they canceled Superman and Lois because of James Gunn doesn't want that to take away from the audience for him.
Yeah, something like that. You know,
Ugh.
it's like, you know, fuck you, James Gunn. You know, motherfucker, you know, there's a difference between television and fucking movies, man.
DC should have told him to go fuck himself. That show brings in them and a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, I enjoy the show.
It's a good show.
You know, I really do. But you know, DC's fucking dying anyway. Marvel's dying, and they all fucking suck now.
Yeah.
You know, all their woke fucking shit show bullshit. You know, and this fucking new game is fucking awful. The fuck, I can't even talk. I'm so flustered.
Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad game. Anybody that says it's good, it's awful. It's just fucking awful. Oh shit. My lord, man. Where you going? How many was that sitting here?
That was 5.
This is my daily fucking routine.
Actually, this right here is a bit more than normal considering. Cause
Are you sure?
Every time you keep hanging up on her, she wants to call back. So
no, I'm just saying you're not. You know, you're not with me at work. So.
Lamb of God's John Campbell says a new record is definitely going to happen by 2029.
She keeps leaving messages too.
5 fucking years.
Hello? 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 Yes, it is.
We'll be right back, people.
Motherfucker, man.
Does the goat
And
have any
this
news?
has been a fucking train wreck of a motherfucking show.
It has been. Not the worst we've had.
No, it's not the worst. Or no,
We're
you
going
could
to
say it's
Shinedown
kind of fun.
concert.
What?
We're going to a Shinedown concert in July or August.
Well, at least it pertains to the fucking show. Yeah, she's going to a Shinedown in
In
August.
Virginia.
Yeah, so are you.
In Bristow.
No.
It's not in Bristow. Oh,
No,
that's right. It's
it's
in
by-
Richmond.
Yeah, it's by.
I know exactly where it is.
The,
I like Jiffy Lube Live. I hate the fucking name, but I do like. I like Bristow's.
It's not Jiffy Lube.
No, in Bristow it's Jiffy
Oh.
Lube Live.
Yeah.
I'm just rambling on like
Yeah,
the
that-
fucking old
Yeah,
geezer.
it's by King's Dominion.
That's
Kingdom.
You know, you said Madison Square Gardens before.
That's in
No,
New
you
York.
did say
Yeah, I know.
King's
It was
Dominion.
King's
that's right.
Dominion and
Damn,
we're
that's
gonna see
almost-
some friends that we haven't
That's
seen
almost
in
going to be a
long time,
fucking
and
weekend deal, man. I can go to King's Dominion,
Yeah.
get shot at down there, and
I prefer not to.
Get shot.
Some white dude in fucking King's Dominion, man.
I'd rather just go visit a few friends and
Yeah.
we're going there to
We're gonna
go to a concert.
we're gonna fly there.
Yeah. We're gonna
So I'm not doing a fucking 20-hour fucking drive, which
No.
means it ends up being more. It ends up being pretty close to 23 fucking
Especially
hours.
how many times I gotta get up and go pee.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sucks.
I'm just telling the truth. You got a bladder like a...
Like a child.
no, I got a... Oh, yeah.
I can hold my pee for days, except for today.
I think we know.
Yeah.
Except for today.
I'm like, but once you get that liquid flowing, and you're like, oh, I got one on deck, you know, and all of a sudden you're like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
And then you think about it, you're like, oh, am I gonna have to pee soon? And then you're like, oh, no, I gotta pee.
I acted like an old man today on the show.
You are
I
an
gotta
old man.
pee. Yeah. Oh, am I?
Yeah, I like Jiffy Lube. We saw Zombie.
We saw Sabbath.
Like Sabbath.
Well, Zombie and Korn, Sabbath.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah, we've actually gone there quite a few times. It was a good
Fucking,
show.
I've seen Zombie more in fucking Virginia than anybody
I
else.
know. Well,
Zombie's a fun show.
It doesn't hurt that Mark really likes Zombie. So,
Yeah.
and then we saw Zombie in Richmond.
Mm.
That was a good show.
That was a good show.
That was the day Ralphie May died.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, I still remember that day.
That sucks. Yeah.
I remember that
really
day
liked-
before that. I was
you
upset
really
that
liked
day.
Ralphie May. I know.
Darn it. Yeah.
You had to create a fucking buzz. As soon as you bump that mic now.
Stop it.
What? I'm
You're
trying
messing
to.
with him.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to correct the buzz.
That stopped it. He's good.
Good Lord, I know what I'm fucking doing. Boom. Yeah. What I need to do is I really need to buy higher end fucking mics. Shit. Actually, it's not the mic. It's
No,
connection.
You're fine.
Yes.
I'm not putting any more money into it.
They're
What? We've been using this for 2.5 years.
Good, and keep using it.
I need to get a King's mic. You know,
a king's mic.
something for me. That's really good.
Sweaty balls. Say sweaty balls.
He wants a longer, more phallic mic. That's
Yeah. I want one of those fucking roads that's out here. It looks like a big fucking prick, so I can just get right in. Like that. Jess is all fucking. Yeah.
I hear it in my
Use a
fucking
Swift.
ears. Like fucking
Swift
right there.
Jesus over there. Jesse. I
Swift
said your
Jesus.
fucking name.
I do all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
That's our fucking stage name. It's my stage name. It's Charlie Redwood. Sounds awfully Indian, doesn't it?
I'm like, who's Charlie Redwood?
You don't know your porn name?
No.
It's your middle name, or and whatever sometimes whatever street you grew up on.
Yeah.
Marie Jacaranda
So only 2 streets, right?
or Federal.
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, wow.
But you can also change that.
Actually, his sounds like a fucking Alan Birch. I mean, that really sounds like fucking
or the other
not
one
a
I
porn
gave
name,
myself
but like
was I took the street he grew up
Stockbroker.
on, Alan Redwood instead.
Just stop whining.
stockbroker or fucking lawyer or something. Birch.
I
Her name's
remember,
Alan Birch.
remember the one you came
Nice
up
to
with
meet
for
you.
Trish on the way to the fucking tank museum was Marie Tulips.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Tulip
That's
Court.
fucking awful.
Yeah.
Talking about your. What is wrong with you?
What?
We
You've
were
never
all
known
dying.
that?
You were dying.
That's like
laughing.
old fucking time shit, man. Marie Tulip. Sounds like a name.
Actually, I started. I first was at Bay Street, so it would be Marie Bay or Marie Victoria.
Oh, there you go. That's a
Marie
fucking.
Victoria.
That's a fucking porn name right there.
Yeah, I lived on
Marie Victoria. There you go.
That
I wonder how
reminds me
Victoria
of
Street.
that,
I remember they gentrified the
Sabaton
fucking
song.
whole area.
A Sabaton what?
The Sabaton song. You know,
Oh,
I know.
Prima Victoria?
Yeah, Prima Victoria. That's pretty funny.
And what's that?
They
Whole area?
gentrified the fuck out of that area.
Yeah,
over
they
there.
did.
Because I know they put up barriers and they fucking trimmed all the houses back and put up barriers between the street and the fucking
Yeah.
house. And like it looks 1,000 times different than it did 20 years ago.
Damn.
You would not recognize it if
40
you
years
fucking woke
ago.
up out of a fucking slumber from the 80s. You'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
And I lived there.
You know.
Mostly lived on Federal. From 7 to 15, and then we moved to Fountain Valley.
What was the Yale? That was the fucking. That was the name. Now I'm thinking about all the different streets that the shops were on. That all
Well,
the,
South Susan.
All right, Memory Lane, Santa Ana and Orange County and
Yeah.
Huntington Beach and shit. Nice. No, we're gone now. It's a fucking wreck.
yeah.
I mean, it's the houses look nice and everything, but it is a total full blown concrete and asphalt fucking place.
Yeah,
Hardly
it
any
is.
fucking trees anymore.
Concrete jungle.
You know, it's hot as shit in the summertime.
It's been getting abnormally humid lately too.
Oh yeah, it was fucking humid as fuck when we left. I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know, California's not humid. I'm like, bullshit.
Well, remember, we were like, we're going to need to put AC in our house, and we're like 7 miles from the beach. What the hell?
Yeah, and you know, it's just like, I'd ride my motorcycle. I'd fucking step outside in a few of the summers, and my shirt would stick to me, man. Even, you know, getting off the fucking motorcycle. It's like, what the fuck, man? And then when you get to work, or you
Ouch.
get home, when you fucking get to work, man, you feel you got so much road grime all over you. You know, because it took you an hour to get to fucking work, about, 6, 7 fucking miles. And then, at night coming back, it was, man, you just felt like fucking gritty shit.
Yeah.
The other thing is that, you'd walk out past your fucking lawn closer to the street because the street, just all that asphalt, 160-degree asphalt hitting you in the face. It's like, holy shit, man. It's fucking hot.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy when you can see the fucking heat wave coming 4 feet off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That's gnarly.
Yeah. It's just, and it was just humid, man. It felt like you walked into a fucking sauna.
Yeah.
So I don't know, not as humid as like Roanoke or Virginia,
Or Virginia
but
in
motherfucker,
general.
man.
Yeah.
It would rival this fucking place. But this place has more days humid than California does.
For sure.
But the humidity was rivaled this fucking place. Like,
Yeah.
In the 100+ days, it's 100 fucking degrees and 80% humidity.
Yeah, you can go out when it's fucking humid out here because there's at least airflow. It's not surrounded.
Oh, yeah,
by trees.
no, and
In
that was the
Virginia,
one
it's
thing that
like,
was fucking
I'm not
weird.
going.
Even in California, unless you were close, I mean, when I say close to the beach, so we're about, 7-10 miles from the Atlantic, and about 2-3 miles from the river over here. And we have a constant breeze all the time.
Yeah.
Which is fucking nice. Shitty in the wintertime, like right now when it's 45 fucking degrees outside.
Yeah.
But in California, even 7 miles from the beach, fucking no breeze.
No.
Yeah, but we had a lot of breeze.
We had a lot of breeze in Huntington Beach.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, when we were like fucking 4 miles away from the pier, and we were up higher. Remember?
Yeah, because we were on the second floor. Of course I remember.
No, it wasn't the second floor. It was like, remember where we lived? We had to drive up a hill to get to it.
Yeah.
So we were higher. We were on like
The whole
almost
building
one of
itself
the fucking
was-
cliffs. So we were, probably a good 60 feet in the air. We weren't at sea level.
No.
So we were in one of the higher spots in Huntington Beach, closer to the water.
And then Virginia sucked, especially in the summer, because there's, stupid humid, no airflow whatsoever. Walked outside and you're like, yeah, I want to go back in and just fucking.
And the
lay down.
cicadas screaming in your fucking ear at night.
Ugh,
Oh, I know.
sucked.
Yeah, cicadas aren't shit here.
No. Not like it was there. Holy crap.
I mean, you can fucking tie up like 5-6 fucking cicadas and fly away with them. In Virginia. They were loud as shit.
I just want to say I love you.
Remember,
Hello? Hey. No.
I remember.
I love you too. Street in New York, for no fucking reason. Ghostbusters.
I didn't know anything about that.
The little guy from Ghostbusters.
Rick
Oh,
Moranis?
Rick Moranis
Rick
and Dave
Moranis.
Thomas, yeah. Because they did a movie called Beer, I think.
Yeah.
And they're Canadians. So, yeah, it was a funny movie. Was it Beer or am I thinking about the other one?
I don't know.
But anyway,
I don't know all of Rick Moranis' movies.
Rick Moranis. So,
But anyway, as I was saying, I remember in Virginia, what I liked about it was a lot of the wildlife. Granted, we get that here as well.
we got a lot of wildlife here.
But
I've probably seen more, everything else besides the deer.
Yeah.
Deer was everywhere in fucking Virginia.
Yep.
I was like, holy shit, man! Just buy a fucking house and litter the road.
Yeah, but then owls as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
So let's see, Rick Moranis and
Brother Bear, Parenthood.
it's an old movie from the fucking 80s.
That's only 40 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, it was fucking old for me when I was a fucking kid. What the fuck is it? All right, say Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas.
Okay.
So, and that's what you'll get.
Brother Bear.
Brother Bear.
Strange Brew.
Strange Brew. That's what it was. Strange Brew. Yeah, they were like brothers. It was funny. Wasn't too bad.
That's crazy just looking at some of my old childhood movies.
Oh yeah?
And I'm like, holy fuck, they're like 20 years old.
Well,
I think about it, the last Santa Claus movie was almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
2006.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Been a long fucking
Tim Allen's old as shit now. He looks like Santa Claus now.
time.
So, he's not fat like Santa Claus.
No.
I like Kurt Russell's play on Santa Claus.
Yeah.
You know, and he's all upset because they should keep showing a fat Santa Claus, and he's not a fat Santa Claus. So look at that.
Take that, fat boy.
Take that, fat boy. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, look at that. Right down to the fucking eyes and shit. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
He looks like Santa Claus. So, well, he is Santa Claus. Anyway,
All the
I'd like to
70
see an alternate dimension of Santa Clauses. And Tim Allen and fucking Kurt Russell are in there. You know? That'd
So
be
like the
fucking
Santa
great.
multiverse.
Yeah, the Santa multiverse. Yeah. And then they go on an adventure and shit.
That'd be pretty interesting.
And then they Santa from fucking Lion and Witch in her wardrobe. Yeah.
When he was handing out the freaking
Handing out
weapons.
fucking weapons and shit.
Handing out swords.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
That was.
Yeah.
God.
Well, with that our parting knowledge of Sandy Clauses, and I'm sure there's a lot more, but I think that'll close it out for 2 weeks. Do you have anything else to add?
I'm looking up the frickin' Narnia movies.
Oh,
2010 was the last one.
okay, so that's been 13 years, 14 years.
Prince Caspian was 2008? I thought Prince Caspian was 2006. Still a long time. Still
Anyway.
16 years.
Well, I love everybody. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Suck a dick.